In open play, Man United were building the game in back two. Both the fullback of the Man United were inverted and playing in the half space. Nicosia were pressing with front two in open play, but the front two of the Nicosia were not pressing Man United centre backs dedicatedly, and Man United centre back had time and space. In open play, Man United midfielder were playing between the line and their position was central. With Bruno Fernandes and Eriksen being central, Nicosia's midfield was forcing narrow defending. If Nicosia's midfield split, then the Man United midfielder could easily receive the ball between the line. You can see a Man United attacking shape was 2-3-5. In open play, Nicosia's midfield was central and narrow because Man United midfielders and Ronaldo were central and playing between the line, so the Nicosia's midfielder will have hold the central position to cover shadow them. Man United fullback were inverted in open play. The Man United fullback were inverted and playing the alongside of pivot, and the position of fullback were in the half space. As we discussed, Nicosia's midfield was forcing narrow defending because of Ronaldo and Man United midfielder operating centrally. So obviously half space will open for Man United. So because of Nicosia's narrow defending, Man United fullbacks could easily receive the ball in the half space. If it was necessary in open play, then left back of Man United was dropping in and Man United were building the game in back 3. Now talk about Nicosia's midfield. Because of Man United build the game in back 3, there was an extra man in the defense, so Man United's central defender could push high. Because Nicosia's front men were central, so Nicosia's midfielder was being forced to press the central defender when the Man United central defender was pushing high. So now Nicosia's midfield became unbalanced due to the high press of the midfielder, and on the other hand, with more players between the line, Ronaldo was drifting wide from the center. Nicosia's center midfielder was forcing to track back Ronaldo as Ronaldo drifted wide. So with Nicosia's midfield being out of position, space was being created and the Man United midfielder were able to receive the ball easily. On the other hand, Nicosia's midfield was getting overloaded when Nicosia's midfielder was pushed high. Man United had the number advantage of 4 vs 2 player with the Nicosia's midfielder pushing high, and in transition between the lines so many player is very risky. As we discussed, Man United were attacking with front 5. There were 3 players of Man United in zone 14. So obviously Nicosia's wide back and central defender were very tight. Because Nicosia were defending narrow in the final third, both the Man United wingers were free to receive the ball on the flank. And while the Man United winger were receiving the ball, the Man United fullback were ready to run overlap. Because now Nicosia's wingback was committed on Man United winger, so the fullback of the Man United had space to put the cross. As we discussed, both of the Man United fullback were inverted in open play, so when it was necessary, Eriksen was dropping in and joining the backline so that the centre back would have extra option. Because Nicosia's frontmen were on centre back and Nicosia's midfield was deep, so the pivot of Man United was centrally free. So to deal with this situation, Nicosia's central midfielder was ready to press the pivot of the Man United. Because now Nicosia's central midfielder was on the pivot of the Man United, so space was being created between the two midfielders of Nicosia and the Man United midfielder was easily receiving the ball.